you ever wondered why the market always goes against you? Many times after you've bought a share, then share prices started to drop. Is it because that the market doesn't like you? How do we overcome this situation then? M Plus Wiz, which alerts on potential entry for trending stocks, might do the trick for you. Is that all for the Wiz feature? Not at all. To find out more, please visit us at mplusonline.com/wiz.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our M Plus Wiz highlights for the week. And thank you all, first of all, for supporting our market outlook over the weekend. And today we are going to share with you on the M Plus Wiz highlights. And I believe today there isn't much to talk about, but I'll just pinpoint to whatever it is needed to pinpoint to, because today, the sentiment today will also reflect the public holiday that is happening in various countries as the Easter holiday, and also we are having our break tomorrow as well, public holiday tomorrow. Therefore, the trading volume and trading value will not be as exciting as before. But after the public holiday, maybe we will be able to see more vibrant trading activities. So today, I think most of the people are looking for selling activities or profit taking activities. So let's look into the listing in the indices, see what is happening in the market and where are the money flowing into. So basically, we have industrial products up 0.18%. You can check out what are the companies here. But basically, we can say that industrial products are related to building material, aluminium, all these chemical products and things like that. So they are the part and parcel of what is happening in the market for building material segment. Then on the financial services, sorry, let me go back there. Yeah, on plantation, up 0.25%, REITs up 0.07%, energy up 1.2%. So basically, the strongest two sectors is energy and also plantation. Plantation is 0.25% for now. So overall, we can see that most of the oil and gas companies are going up. I believe that it is due to the current position in terms of this situation whereby oil prices are still very strong. So in terms of oil prices right now, it's trading at 112.8 Brent oil prices, and also FCPO. FCPO is trading at 6382 level. So this is it has bring forward to the next contract because it is already after 15th of April. Okay, so given that scenario, we can actually pinpoint to just two that is very strong sector. One is energy, one is plantation. So the other sector, such as REITs, are a little bit higher, I think, due to this very defensive nature and also recovery team under this commercial REITs, especially in Mid Valley or even in Pavilion REIT or even in KLCC. These are the places that more tourists are anticipated after this reopening of borders, and therefore those are the places that people might want to put money into because they will give them some yield and also some capital appreciation upside. Okay, then industrial product, I think people are looking at also the aluminium related counters due to this unresolved tension in Ukraine and also Russia. So these are the places that people might want to put money in as well. Okay, so overall, these are the sentiment out there for the time being. Okay, let's look slightly into our Wait, let me go to share my screen. Sorry about that. There is some technical issue just now. Sorry about that. I will just share my screen again on this. Yes. Okay, so on our charts, what are we looking at? First of all, I think we should look at KLCI. Where is the KLCI heading towards? I think it is quite hard to secure above the 1600 level under this and sentiment of after the rally since the 1545 level, it went up towards above the 1600 and it pulled back. But I think that it's quite tough for us to even move higher right now because we are lacking of catalysts and we need some certain catalysts going forward. So that's why I think the KLCI might be a little bit harder to move higher. So for now, I think it is best to avoid so-called putting a lot of money into the stock market, but at least you put something into some sectors, specific sectors. So it will not be a very broad market rally, but it will be a selective market rally. Okay, so if you look into FBM small cap, so FBM small cap as well, this is a pullback, and then but it didn't really drop to a very significant level, which I think it is still quite healthy, and it is still higher high formation, and the support is located around this 15,000 level, and the next support is around the 16,500 points level. So overall, I'm seeing that as a very good sign of higher high and sort of a double bottom formation. So overall, small cap is a much safer bet. But again, small cap covers 600 over counters. So if you want to trade within this small cap, what are the sectors you should be trading in? So you can check out the indices to check which are the sectors that are actually moving. So for instance, you can actually look out for all these sectors and to check whether which one is still uptrending, and perhaps that will give you an idea of positive movements. Okay, so I'm expecting energy sector and also the plantation sector to perform much better going forward. Okay, at least until after May, I would say that they are still quite solid because earning season is in May, and I would say that until May itself or after May, then perhaps profit taking activities will come in. But for now, definitely we are looking into some consolidation phase, and also this consolidation phase will be in a very healthy zone consolidation for these two sectors. And construction, I'm looking at construction very closely because it is a very strong sector, upcoming sector that they will rely on the so-called election. Okay, GE15 will be held within the next 1 year. We don't know when yet, but at least until June, July next year, it will be held. Okay, so that gives us an advantage to know that normally before the election, normally that it will be a pre-election run that may contribute to a construction rally or even the building materials rally. So that would be industrial products. Okay, so industrial products. So these are the two sectors that rely on the GE15, and the so-called energy sector and also foundation sector will rely on the commodity prices. Okay, so these are the two sectors that I believe there is still some upside, and the other one is energy sector. Okay, so this will be seen positive as well. Okay, so these are some of the ideas behind the at least the short term to at least 2 months time frame kind of model of strategy. But if we are looking at just daily stock picks, then what are the top stock picks that we have? Certainly, we will look into recovery team play. So consumer sectors will be under our under our radar, on our radar. Then the financial services such as banking, because banking and all these companies are related to interest rate hike environment. So as we understand that FOMC or the Federal Reserve are going into anticipation of hiking either 7 times or even at a stronger hawkish manner, and that would contribute to high interest rate environment that will benefit banks. So these are some of the ideas behind the short-term catalysts that people will trade on. And other than that, we are looking at properties. Other than that, we are looking at the building material segment. So overall, I would say that today we have Afin, RCE cap under the financial services, but RCE cap definitely has a breakout. Okay, has a breakout. This wait, let me check. The charts are not really updated. Let me check the current price. Okay, hold on a second. RCE Capital. So RCE Capital went up above last Friday's high at 186. Around right now is 187. The highest point is 188. It did not really made a very full force breakout, but it is gradually climbing higher. So that is just the nature of RCE Capital. And what is next? We have Powerroot. Powerroot also have a signal this morning. So let me check the current price because it is not updated in our charts right now. So Powerroot, okay, so it went up also by 1 cent from 141 to 142 at this moment. So it is also not a full force breakout yet, but I would say that it has certain potential because of the range bound manner that they are having right now, and also in terms of the GMMA, it is actually moving higher. So I would say that the volumes are intact and the price action are intact. That will see a nice breakout going forward. And Tambun, let me check. This is last Friday's price, but let's see what is the share price right now. Okay, so it has gapped up this morning to open at the 905. Then it right now is at 89 cents. So it has gapped up and pulled back slightly, but still within the uptrend tone. I would believe that it is still on the way up. Just that right now it might not be so strong yet because the overall sentiment is still in the very mixed environment. Okay, so next one is Tashin. Last Friday has a breakout. Let me check on the share price. Okay, so yeah, this morning it has triggered above the 62 cents breakout, but right now it's pulling back mildly towards 61 cents. So overall, I see that it is on a healthy consolidation phase, but nothing to worry for now, as it is currently in an uptrend intact position. So overall, I would say that our stocks that we put in today didn't garner us a lot of didn't garner a lot of attention from the market yet, because I think market was also quite weak in terms of the trading value and volume. So we are just relying on gradual breakout, gradual move for now. So let's check. Other than that, what are the stocks that we put in? We put in SolarVest due to the breakout last Friday. Then SP Toto, and also ScanWolf. These are some of the ideas that we've put in, but it didn't really trigger us yet. So let's check maybe a later stage when it break out. Then only we will know whether it will continue to surge higher or not. But for now, it seems like it is very stagnant, and we need more volumes to be traded in order for us to see further upside. Okay. So yeah, that would be some of the trading ideas that we have for now. If you have any questions, before we go into the Q&A section at 12:50, 12:55, then you need to also share this video out. Make sure you have a share badge in order for us to review your stocks, and make sure that you also like our video because we always put out very good content. Hopefully that we can share some new ideas, new knowledge with our clients, and that's what we want to do for our webinar. Okay, so before we go into the Q&A section, maybe I can review some of the lists of traders list, see what's happening there, and see where where are the places that people are looking at. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me uncheck all this. I will just put in only our M plus WIS strategy and see where is the money flowing into. Okay. Yep. Let's check. Tashin, just now we have mentioned that. Dayang is also part and parcel of what we have put in as well. Last 1 week, and for instance, Dayang, if it is not updated right now, let's check. So Dayang this morning also has a gap up and pullback formation, so it is still waiting for a good volume to break out, but we're just sitting on the sidelines right now to see whether it can go higher. Other than that, we have Tome. Tome is also having some breakouts. Let me check in the other slide, in the other charts. Tome, what is the share price right now? Okay, Tome is under the 30 minutes. 30 minutes, it has triggered, I think, around 112, 111 level. Then it closed at 113 right now. The lowest point today it has went to is 107. Okay, 107. So that is the outlook. 107. Yeah, this is 107. Yeah, recovered. Then this is on Friday. Okay, yeah, some sort of okay. Then we have Minho. Minho is also part and parcel of our trading ideas last week. Let's check on the other chart. Let me see. Okay, so Minho is trying to break out, and right now it's trading at 37.5. So I think Minho has a very, very good potential that it should trade even higher from this point. So I guess that is some of the trading ideas that we have put in last week, and it has triggered this round. PNB Tech also, it is having a breakout. KFIMA under the plantation sector is also having a breakout as well. MHC and Chepan, all these are plantation counters. So last week we did put in a lot of plantation counters. We hope that in month of April, it will consolidate, and hopefully that it will trigger some signals for us ahead of their earnings season. Okay, so Chapat today tries to break out, but it didn't form follow through interest. MHC, I think, is worthwhile to look at. MHC, I think, worthwhile to look at. Let me restart this to give you a clearer picture of what is happening in all those charts. And yeah. Give me a minute. I will restart the charts just to make sure that you can see the refresh price action. Okay, so there are two questions right now. Feel free to add more questions to the comment section so we can actually review the stocks at the end of the session later on. And let me check again, double check. Yeah. Okay, let me go back to share my screen again. Okay. Hey, okay. Can you see my chart? Yeah. Okay. Then our alerts and traders list. Okay. So these are some of the stocks that it has been triggering us. Like Minho, it has triggered us this morning as well. It is trying to break out, although it's not really following through in terms of buying strength. I think today's volume are also one of the consideration that it is a bit slow. So but overall it is uptrend. PNB Tech slightly higher today, but it is still hovering just sideways. I'm expecting some sideways consolidation breakout to happen in the near future. And KFIMA also just moved sideways, but it has triggered a signal. So perhaps there might be some push up from this point towards 245 or even higher. MHC, similar case. This is what I mentioned just now. It is very, very positive. And so this is a sideways consolidation breakout. It's quite firm, and I'm expecting it to break out even higher above the previous high. Okay, so next one is Chapat. Chapat is also having some breakouts, but it has pulled back just now. I've mentioned Hibiscus. I think this is very interesting. I think a lot of people are watching the Ukraine and Russian tension. It is not resolving, then the crude oil prices will continue to surge higher, and therefore that should translate to higher earnings on Hibiscus, and share price would also reflect as well. This is around 128. Next target is 135, 138. Okay, so these are some of the ideas for now. I will just leave it aside, and we'll leave it for next week. And right now, I'm going to take some questions. We have 3 questions right now. The first one is Tenko. I think Tenko earlier on it has rallied quite significantly, strongly, and that is very uh, exponential move that I would expect the consolidation phase would come in right now, and it might take a while before the next up run would to come. But if you want to take a position here, around the 34, 35 cents level, I think you have to really set a very good strict cut loss rule at below 34.5. So that is, I think, very important because you're trading a very speculative counter. We are unsure what is happening from 20 cents towards 60 cents. It is almost 200% return for those that have bought in here. So people might have taken profit throughout this region, and therefore if you are trading just for short-term wise, the 34.5 cents will be a support and resistance will be around 41, 42 cents level. Okay, so this is Tenko. Then the other one is FPI. Okay, FPI is on a way down. It is still downtrend move here. I would expect the sentiment on technology sector will also being impacted by the interest rate hike environment that Federal Reserve is advocating right now. And if you are looking into this position here, if you are entering here, make sure that you are just looking at 346 or even lower to take profit. But I mean, it's not viable to trade because risk and reward ratio is not to your favorable move, and therefore we might be looking into further downside risk towards near term at around the 307 level for FPI. Okay, so the other one is DSonic. DSonic, I understand that a lot of people are trading on DSonic because of more passport renewals. That is the near-term catalyst that people are going abroad. Then the passport renewal catalyst or traveling catalyst would come in, and certainly this is a very strong good breakout, and therefore 50 cents is the breakout happened last Friday, and right now it's still sustainable, and I'm expecting further breakouts to at least 55 or even towards the 58.5 cents level. So these are two ranges that you can actually look at for trading opportunities. Okay, last counter for now. Okay, last counter for now is Malakoff that I have received so far. So after this question, if there is no further question, then we will end the M Plus Wiz highlight for this today's session. Okay, so for Malakoff, I think everyone is still looking at the dividend. Dividend is 2 cents. 2 cents is about 3%, I would assume. Yeah, 6% is 6 cents is about 10%. So I think 2 cents is about 3%. Or 2 to 3% return for Malakoff. So Malakoff right now, I think it is just hovering sideways. Nothing much is happening there. And catalyst out there is still not encouraging unless we can see a lot more people are using power related or electrical products going forward. Right now, yes, we have a tone of recovery theme, but we haven't seen a very strong base recovery yet. So we shall monitor until then. But if there is a good sideways consolidation breakout above the 64 cents, I would expect that to contribute to a very strong breakout. Okay, so people are also looking at eyeing at 65 cents, and therefore we are looking at this range as a breakout, targeting 68 cents for now. Okay, Genting Malaysia, we have 2 more questions just came in. Genting Malaysia are still on the way of consolidation, but I'm expecting a more positive outlook going forward due to these reopening activities. And right now, their theme park is already open. Perhaps a lot of people are going up. Domestic travelers are going up to Genting as well. So I would see that as a very good catalyst that in the near term shouldn't be any downside risk. Everything has should have already priced in throughout this period and also this period. And right now, the only way for Genting Malaysia is up because the downside risk is limited, because if travel borders is open, people can travel, and therefore that should contribute to higher earnings. And everything that has impact them, it has already been accounted for over the past 2 years. Okay, so downside risk is around 2 ringgit 90 cents. Upside potential is near towards 3 or even 3.20. Okay, so that is under Gen M. Last counter for today will be Presta. Okay, Presta is under the building material segment. Building material segment is seems like related to the construction sector as well. We are waiting for the construction rally to come in order for the this construction the building material segment to even go higher. So support is located around 60.5 cents, resistance at 65. Once there is good breakout, we are monitoring eyeing at 71 to 74 cents level for Presta. Okay, so I guess that will be some of the Q&A section that I've taken some of your questions. Have hopefully that you are able to capture what I've mentioned just now. Today's just to give a summary of what I think about today's market. Basically, market has been quiet and will be quiet for today. And sentiment-wise, will be slightly negative because people are taking profits rather than exposing themselves more into the stock market due to the holiday season right now, and also tomorrow is a holiday as well for us, and the trading activities should come back in again on Wednesday onwards. Okay, so that will be it on this M Plus Wiz highlights for this week. Okay, so we'll see you again next week, and hopefully you have a good trading day ahead. Thank you so much, and see you.